Oh, we're live. Here we go.
Okay.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the FearFans podcast. I'm your host, Don Elmy, and here with me is my co-host, Nick Millet. And Jill will be joining us soon. We both sent her a link to this.
Probably cooking.
What?
She's probably cooking. She does a lot of cooking prior to doing a show.
Yeah, just about everybody does it this hour. But, so anyway, tonight we are focusing on the fifth installment of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child, which I consider to be like where the franchise is like really going to downhill as far as story and just with characters, and it gets ridiculous in this film.
If I could just say one thing, I mean, this is partially off topic. It's just more of a shout out quickly since we're live now. I don't know if you saw it, Don, but I also want to give just very quickly a shout out to Pickle Tom. Happy birthday. Today is his birthday today.
Yes,
and
happy birthday, Tom.
And also, I mean, I don't know if he's watching or not. And also, I'd like to throw out as well, happy birthday to my brother, Danny. And it's his birthday today as well. So I just want to give a quick shout out to both of them.
Nice. Yeah, I just wish them both a happy birthday through Facebook. So, yeah, hope it's been a good day for you both.
Exactly. Yeah. And they're both having a great day. So happy birthday to both of them.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Here, forgot to do one thing.
What's up?
Siri, turn my TV off.
Hey, Leon, good to see you.
Understood.
There it goes. I just noticed the glow of my TV. The TV was still on. I just love how I can.
Sorry, go ahead. No, I was just saying hello to everybody.
Oh yeah, sorry, I had to turn my TV off. I just noticed the glow in my camera, and I just was coming from the TV. You know, I just love how I can just control a TV with my watch now.
Here is
sorry.
What's up, Jill?
Hey, Jill.
Just in time.
We just started, so you're just in time.
Okay.
What's going on, Jeremy? Oh, Jeremy just put this out. Another shout out. Tim and Crystal's first grandchild was born a couple days ago. Congratulations.
Oh my God.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
Everybody's having babies now. My second cousin, Crystal, she just had her had her baby born just a couple days ago.
I'm ready to be a grandma, so my son's only 16, so I hope it's for a while.
Yeah, I was also mentioning earlier with just before you came on, additionally with that also of course, I don't know if you saw it, Jill, today's also Pickle Tom's birthday, but it's also my brother's birthday as well. So we're definitely, we are wishing them, of course, a happy birthday to both of them, especially for my brother. He's gone this far and he's been really doing well. And now 28 years old. So he's made it.
That's your brother?
That's my brother, yeah.
Oh, happy birthday to your brother.
Yep. Happy birthday, Danny. Happy birthday, Tom. And let's see. I believe, hold on. I think I have another. There's
a few others' birthdays today. I just haven't had the chance to reach out to them yet.
It's like a busy birthday month then, huh?
It is.
Yeah, it is. Well, Jill, you and I know all too well when we found out both of our birthdays are also in February.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yep. Oh man. So yeah, glad to be back on here again. And so today, as you know, Jill, we are discussing Nightmare on Elm Street 5. I wish we were discussing 4. 4 is better than 5 in this franchise. And Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child, which I think is one of the two films where one of the two chapters of the franchise where it just hit rock bottom. This, along with Freddy's Dead Final Nightmare, these two are among the worst of the franchise, in my opinion.
It's like a dizzy movie. Like it makes you feel dizzy.
Yeah. It's just, oh man, how can I describe it? I don't think I can.
I can't either. I'm like, what words to describe this film?
I'm kind of lost, to be honest.
Yeah, when I watch this, I'm just thinking, oh my God, what kind of fever dream of a movie? What kind of train wreck sequel is this? But first to start off, the background to this film. It was released in 1989, making this the last Nightmare on Elm Street film to be released in the 80s. And because, that's where it all began, 1984. And now 1989, where it is directed by, let's see, Stephen Hopkins. Yeah, that's his name, Stephen Hopkins. He was known for directing Predator 2, which Predator 2, now that is a sequel that I prefer over this. I mean, a lot of people like to talk trash about Predator 2, but it's not as bad as other sequels. But let's see. Stephen Hopkins also worked on mostly he's worked on TV shows. He's worked on, I believe, a few episodes of 24, and he's directed and he has directed 3 episodes of Tales from the Crypt.
When you brought up 24, I can't help but just say this. That was at one point my dad's all-time favorite television show. He would watch that like when it actually ran. So he loved 24.
Oh yeah, Kiefer Sutherland was amazing.
I remember that one.
Yeah, Kiefer
I never
Sutherland
watched it. I just knew that my dad watched it back in the day.
Yeah, and but yeah, Kiefer Sutherland was amazing in that series.
That's what I've heard. I don't know. I just could never bring myself into that show.
Yeah,
but then again, I was really young at the time, so I guess it just didn't bring my interest.
Oh yeah, like I love how each season, like it just takes place in one day, because 24 episodes each season. Each episode is an hour, represents the hour, like the time. Like I just love how they use time in that series. It's amazing.
I did see I just gotta say this. I have seen the South Park parody of 24.
Yeah.
Same here. I love that.
That's as close as I've come to watching 24 is the South Park parody.
And the Simpsons parody.
And the Simpsons parody.
Hey, DJ MNC. Hey, DJ. Thank you for joining us. Oh, hello, Leon. I don't believe I've seen you on here before, but but welcome. Welcome to the podcast. Hey, Jeremy, I just want to kick off on comments. Let's see. DJ Evan C says, even I can't defend Street 5. I can't. They failed in like several different ways on this. They failed at the story. They even couldn't make the deaths look.
Yeah.
Even the death scenes were stupid.
The Penrose stairs was an awesome effect.
Oh yeah, he's referring to more near the end of the film where Alice is confronting Freddy along with Jacob, and they were running up some stairs, like the Penrose stairs, like in those paintings that I've seen.
Yeah, like upside down and on the side.
Okay. Like I will say that is the one cool thing about that film.
Yeah, it's like it's got its moments, but it's not. That's one of the few good ones, but it's not as impressive as previous entries were.
Nope.
Have you guys ever had dreams like that? Like it's defies gravity, basically. Like you can fly when you want to, you can jump on things and climb, I guess, stairs sideways.
Closest thing I've had to that where it's like I've had jets in my hands like Iron Man.
You know what I'm thinking of?
Closest thing I had to that.
I'm just gonna say this now because all this talk about all these things that defy the law of gravity, and this is another parody spoof, obviously, although it's not South Park. It reminds me of that funny music video from Family Guy, going up the stairs and going down the stairs.
Man.
Sideways stairs. I had to say that one.
I just knew someone was going to bring that up sooner or later.
Yeah.
Bound to happen. Let's see. And, MPAA hated it. Oh, yeah, I've heard they've had issues with it. Yeah, I mean, hey, the MPAA, they always want to let you know whenever you add gore into some films, they will always want you to tone it down. Yeah, always.
Oh, nowadays they really want you to toe it down. I mean, it's a lot more stricter than what it was over 35 years ago. Oh
yeah, very true. I used to remember seeing like movies made back in like the 70s and even the early 80s that allowed like so much gore. I remember this one somewhat decent animal attack film that was called Grizzly, where it showed it showed some gruesome deaths, like arms being torn off. But the one scene that really got to me was like there was a scene where a little boy, he looked like he was 3 or 4 years old, had his arm and leg torn off. And I know, and I'm just like, Jesus, like, and this was a PG film. PG.
Wait. It was a PG movie to allow something like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was 1976, I believe. Yeah, because like you can get away with just about anything back then.
Was it just like some kind of trying to cash in on the success of Jaws? Because when you think about it, that was a PG movie, and you saw a person's leg chopped off and float in the ocean. Then, of course, the body and the boat. I mean, hey, you could get away with it back then. Nowadays, you can't.
Nope. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because it actually was intended to be a ripoff of Jaws. In fact, when it came out, it was like known as Jaws on Land.
Is it going to be as? I gotta ask. I mean, is that movie just as crazy as that new movie that's coming out, Cocaine Bear?
I don't want to see it.
I kind of want to see it just because of how silly the premise is. It comes off as like a comedy sort of film, so I'm just thinking, okay, I want to see this just to see how it plays out because we've seen some ridiculous premises before, and
it looks like almost a movie that practically would have been on the Sci-Fi Channel, in my opinion. It just seems that kind of movie. But did you guys know though that movie actually was kind of based on some true events?
Huh?
There actually was a bear that did eat cocaine, but it's not like what you see. I'm not spoiling it. I'm just saying the true story. It's not like what you see in the movie, though. There was like a cartel or something that was coming, I think, from like Colombia, South America, that was coming back up, and they had like a whole bunch of cocaine and stuff. And all of a sudden, I think somehow it caused them to swerve off the road. It killed the two guys, but all their cocaine fell out, and a bear happened to come by, and it actually ended up eating the cocaine.
Oh my God!
But unlike the movie, though, it never actually went on this cocaine rage and attacked everybody. It sadly actually died a few hours after it consumed it. So the actual premise might just be movie made, but since there were no witnesses to it,
censorship board,
it ended up dying instead. So the movie portrays it that it's attacked people, but it really didn't.
I see.
It just tragically died because of what it ate.
Yeah,
it reminds me of that Jason Statham movie where he's like adrenaline rush movie, like
Crank.
I think it's Crank. Yeah,
Crank.
It's all wild, like like his heart rate has to stay up or else he dies. Yeah, but on this case, it's just the bear.
Yeah, when you mentioned adrenaline and Jason Statham, I knew which one you meant.
Yeah,
immediately I knew what movie that was.
I like one better than two.
Original is usually better when it comes to action films.
Oh, of course, the original's better.
Yeah, the Matrix, Die Hard, the list goes on.
Oh, and also in case you guys wonder very quickly, in case you guys wonder when the Pickle Tom, he's in the house.
Jump on, Tom.
Hey Tom, happy birthday, man!
Happy birthday!
Oh, it's his birthday.
Hey.
Yeah,
Tom, you never sent me your address. I was going to send him a pickle as a birthday present to him.
Nice.
Oh, and also that just very quickly, that true story of, in case you guys wondered when the real story occurred, it actually occurred back in the 80s, 1985.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to get back to this comment here. DJ Evan C said, I really do like to actually join you guys, but no luck. Hey, I totally understand, but I would love to have you. But like we've been saying, I would love to have you on board for when we go over My Bloody Valentine next week.
Mm-hmm.
Now that that movie.
What about Freddie and Jason?
Oh wait. Okay. Sorry. I almost kind of freaked out there for a second because I was worried. Because I told you before, Don, I have my passages meeting Tuesday. I thought it was next Saturday, but I'm thinking, okay, wait a minute. It's not till the third Tuesday, so I'm good. I'll be here next Tuesday.
All right.
It freaked me out there for a second.
I already have a date with us.
Yeah. Yeah. Deep breath, man. It's all good. Oh, here. Jimmy. Wait, the young boy? You mean like the young boy? Which one we're talking about?
Oh, the little boy in the movie?
In this movie or in Grizzly? Because we talked about a little boy in Grizzly who got ripped apart.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah. that disturbing scene. She was like, I can't get that scene out of my head. I watched that movie recently.
Grizzly, huh? I think he's talking about Grizzly.
Hey, Don, I'm just going to say this now since Pickle Tom's in the house. Just imagine if he was ripping up a pickle instead.
The Dream Child. Oh, he was talking about Dream Child. Yeah,
okay.
The actor who played Jacob. Here, you know what? I never looked at who that kid is. Here, let me look that up real quick.
He looks really familiar, like other films, not just this one.
Yeah, he's got like one of those faces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me see.
While he's looking that up, I just gotta say, I like how, because now that you could put a second title on your name, I like how when you click on a title, like on a comment, yes, obviously it disappears, but then the secondary title, like the way how it just pops up and moves up, I like that new effect.
Here he is.
That's new.
Yep, found him. Whit Hertford, that's his name. Let's see, actor, writer, and producer. Yes, he's from California, born in 1978. 1978, so he had to have been around 10 or 11 years old at the time when this film was made.
We put the guy in his 40s today.
Let's see. He's done work for, The Addams Family, the 1991 film, Jurassic Park, and this movie. Those are some of the main films that he's known for.
I think I remember him from Jurassic Park, actually.
I love Jurassic Park.
I think he must have been the kid right in the early part of the movie, right? I think that was him, wasn't it?
Very early part of the movie. I know that he was not one of those two kids, Lex and Tim. No, he wasn't them.
I think it was in the early part of the movie that he was in, because there was like some gathering and then they were talking to this kid. I think that was him. Full House.
I think you're right. Yeah. Well, he was in Full House, huh? Okay. I mean, Full House, I'm sure it's a decent show. My sisters were more into it. I just never really here. I can wait for My Bloody Valentine from night. Oh yeah, we're gonna cover that next week. So hey, as soon as we get that set up, we'll send you the link and you can join. I came across him on Instagram next.
Yeah, I think he sent it to you the last week. He's a volunteer boy in Jurassic Park. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's credited as in this.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, another movie that Stephen Hopkins has done, aside from this and also the Tales from the Crypt series. He also directed this one film that I remember but never saw from 2007. It was called The Reaping. It was where a small town was being affected by the 10 plagues from the Bible.
The Reaping, yeah.
The Reaping. I thought it was going to be more associated like with death or something. I didn't expect the 10 plagues of God.
Yeah, like the 10 plagues of Egypt. The frogs, the rain and the water turning to blood, all that stuff. So,
which of course was also briefly parodied in South Park.
It was parodied in all sorts of things.
DJ here said, DJ from 1990. I was going to Jurassic Park from 19. Got to do a FearFans podcast on that one.
We should.
I mean, it's not necessarily obviously like a horror movie, but it does have some pretty intense moments.
Yes, it does.
And it would make sense too. I mean, this year marks the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, 30 years. I was only, I had to been I was a baby when that film came out.
I was just born.
You guys are so young.
I know.
I'm not even gonna say how old I was, but I remember screaming from the auditorium, screaming on Jurassic Park, and my friends were sitting with me. And I didn't realize I was a grabber. So when there's a jump scare, I would grab my friend's chest, next to me, and I would scream. They would go, Jill, you're making me scream because you're screaming and you keep grabbing me.
Hey, Jeff from the Goat. Good to see you, Goat.
Hey,
Hi, Jeff.
Doing really well. How about you?
Doing great.
You guys ever do the Puppet Master series?
We haven't.
I'm interested in covering that because I saw the first one years ago, and I'm interested to see that. But I just haven't been hearing very good things about the sequels. However,
from what I can tell you is I've seen the first one. I think I've seen at least four or five of the sequels, and although they're not obviously as good as the first one is. In some way, they actually kind of do get a little bit better because they do have some pretty well-known actors, including Guy Rolfe, who's in like 3 of them. It's actually really well done. Yeah.
William Hickey.
Yeah, him too.
Yeah.
So I think honestly, I mean, even though they're not that great, if I could say anything about them, is that I think the first 5 are probably the best.
Yeah.
Okay, with the Puppet Master movies, the later they are worse, but all can be. Yeah, they are. I really actually like them either way.
Oh yeah, I think they get some fairly unique. I mean, it does have a unique puppet, Blade. Yeah, him I like. Yeah, him I like. But the only Puppet Master movie that I did see all the way through was I was 12 years old, and it was like this really bad movie that released on Sci-Fi. It was called Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys. It's bad. The only reason why I wanted to see it is because Corey Feldman was in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just crazy to know that he was in it, but at the same time, it's not surprising. But and that's the other thing too. I've also seen Demonic Toys, which, if I had to choose, I think Puppet Master was definitely better than Demonic Toys was.
But Demonic Toys, surprising fact about it, it was written by David S. Goyer. You know who that is?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
but it's no surprise here. Jeremy just wrote he loves the Puppet Master series. Of course, he does.
Here, I want to go back to this real quick. Yeah, I just want to stay caught up with his comments too. DJ Evan C said, "I've seen the second Jurassic Park movie when I was a kid, and I loved it a lot." Yeah, I saw all 3 of them as a kid. Like my dad took me to see the 3rd one back in 2001, and we both just thought it was just meh. You know, it was not as good. It was not as good as the original, but it introduces like several new dinosaurs, like the Spinosaurus and also the male raptors. I believe they were male because they had the little
they got those quills or whatever that was in the
things,
back of their heads and the red eyes too.
Yeah, so they look.
I actually did like those. Are cool designs.
Yeah,
and Tom also this was something else he said earlier. No, we haven't done subspecies yet.
Oh no, yeah, we haven't done that yet. But well, yeah, we got a list of like all sorts of franchises we can cover. There's several I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward. Yeah, Mimic, that too. I'm looking for.
Somebody just wrote they were males because they had pickles.
Oh man,
that just did not sound right.
Pickles?
Oh, Tom,
that's funny.
It's like I wanted to get back into like the Friday the 13th franchise. I wanted to cover the Godzilla movies. I wanted to cover let's see, Tremors. That's another childhood favorite of mine. And of course, at some point, we're going to cover the classic Universal monster films.
Oh, of course, you got to do it. Wait, what?
What about Alien?
Yes,
yeah, a legendary film.
Oh yeah,
and
my favorite.
Gonna mail your.
Oh my god,
Jeremy! I'm not touching that one.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Okay, so again. Oh yes, that's another one we should cover. Like this upcoming Halloween. There's so many options to cover on like the Halloween season. There's the Halloween movies, of course. There's also Trick or Treat, which I wanted to cover. Let's see. What other Halloween films? Have we done Hocus Pocus? Yeah, I'm not touching that.
Yeah, don't touch that one. Don't tell on yourself, Jeremy.
I have done lots of shows in the past with a friend about classic Universal monster films. Yeah, but we would love to have you on there for that, Tom. Yeah, that as well. Like we would love to have you on for like the Puppet Master movies too. Yeah, that'd be a great one to cover with you.
Did you guys? I gotta ask right now this because since Tom's on right now, did you guys watch his latest episode of him on Dom and Tom's World? Did you guys watch who was on
Dom and Tom's World? When was this at?
That was last Thursday. It was on BB3 TV. Unfortunately, I was unable to watch it because obviously it was the same time that we were doing Supernatural talk. But you guys, Don, I think you're gonna love this, especially once I tell you who he had on. He had, I'm not even joking, 2 of the girls from the original Evil Dead film.
I wanted to see that. Yeah, now I remember. It's coming back to me. I wanted to see it, but I was working on something with my dad. You know, I missed it. So
he just wrote it down.
Oh yes, Tom. I just want to say this. I do apologize that I missed that show. I wanted to see that because I'm a big fan of Evil Dead, as you all know. But so yeah, I apologize again because I had a lot on my plate that night.
It should be available so you can watch the replays, but certainly something you got to see.
Definitely.
Oh, and then Tom also put this down. And you also got the whole Abbott and Costello meets whatever monster. That's another thing we got to cover. Oops, sorry. Did some research on the classic ones. I had no idea there were so many, 50, 60 of them. I thought there were only 10 or 15.
Do her laughter in the movie when she was dead.
Oh, you got to watch that.
Now I'm seeing it. Now I got to see it. Man. But yeah, I wanted to get back to Nightmare on Elm Street 5. I know this is a movie that we don't like talking about, but we have to do it anyway. We're like doing all this to avoid talking about the
just using the title as an excuse.
I know. Well, we had to cover it anyway. This is what we're on here for. We had to cover it, because I wanted this to go on because it's like I'm distracting myself from covering Nightmare on Elm Street 5. Oh my god.
Don't stress yourself, Don. Don't stress yourself.
I mean, really, I'm looking at this film and I'm just like, man, I'm actually covering this thing.
What, Tom? Nightmare on Elm Street 5 was still better than 2? Far better than 2?
Well, some people are not favorable. Some people were not favorable towards 2. So, everybody has their different views on how bad, which sequel was worse than the other. So, yeah. Hey. Yeah, but I will say this.
What it is.
Yeah. I will say this, like Freddy's Dead Final Nightmare was the worst out of all of them, and not looking forward to covering that. Not looking forward to covering that one, but we have to.
We're gonna be having another conversation like this where we're just making an excuse to like just talking about other stuff.
We go with the comments.
Yes. Right. Oh man. It's like as much as I would love to talk about other things, we gotta cover Nightmare on Elm Street 5. We've got to. Plus hating the whole busting out of Jesse's body thing. Well, yeah, I mean the effect is pretty cheesy today, but 80s.
Better than CGI though.
Yeah.
At least with Freddy, there was a story arc all the time way through. Yeah, Jeremy does make a good point.
But the stories did get worse over time. Like, but with the exception of a New Nightmare, that I kind of did like. I love the whole like it was so meta.
It kind of brought, well, and when you think about that too, it kind of returns the seriousness to the series.
Oh yeah. And let's see. So in Nightmare on Elm Street 5, Lisa Wilcox was reprising her role as Alice. And so Freddy's master plan this time was to try to be brought back into the real world by taking control of her unborn child. So in the opening scene, it shows Alice and Dan in bed, but nothing graphic, but just the way that it's shot, you can kind of, it's clear what's going on. But then, of course, Alice is brought back into the dream world, confronting Freddy again, and Freddy Krueger's mom, Amanda Krueger, who was like in the opening scene, it shows this flashback of what happened, what led to Freddy's conception, how Amanda Krueger was trapped with the 100 maniacs, and they brutalized her, and then she ended up giving birth to a vicious baby that would grow up to become Freddy Krueger. And I gotta say, the effects that they used, the makeup effects that they used on actually, no, scratch that. It wasn't makeup effects. That had to have been an animatronic. I mean, I don't know. I can't picture anybody using makeup effects like that on a baby.
I will say this though. I mean, as somewhat graphic as that scene, knowing that she's, gang raped, it was cool though to see Robert Englund without his makeup on, because he's one of the maniacs. Like, it's one of the first times you really get to see him without his iconic makeup and costume on.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we've got to see him without the makeup on in the movies. First time we've seen that. Last time we did was in Nightmare on Elm Street 2 when he was the bus driver.
Yeah, I think it was to give that look like that he was even though she was gang raped, I think it was to show that he was like supposed to be like the true father, if you will, and gave that gene. And of course, obviously, when she gave birth, it was horrifically deformed, and that's like what you said, eventually became Freddy.
Well, have you thought maybe that, you know, a lot of times when you have a baby, they look like their father? What if that was his father?
I think it was. But they never say they say his name, so yeah, you never knew who his father actually is.
Even though one of them has the resemblance to it, but and it's never never named either.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Mort. Okay, you have a great night, Mort.
Yeah.
Good night, Mort.
Good night, Mort. Oh, here, Thomas asking, didn't the chick who played Amanda Kruger also play in the movie Grease? You know what? Let me look that up right now.
Wait, whoa! I didn't hear about this before. That's new. I didn't even think that I would never think in a million years that she was in the movie Grease.
Was it Grease too?
Let me take a look.
There was a Grease too, a terrible sequel that was made, but I don't know. I never saw it, so I don't know if she was in it or not.
Let me see. So the actress who played Amanda Kruger in this film was Beatrice Bopel. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's a odd last name, but let me see. I'm not seeing Grease on here.
That's quite an unusual movie to pick out in that case, I gotta say.
Grease as in like Greek?
Like
or
maybe
Grease,
I was gonna say like more like the country Grease or
no, in the movie Grease, you know, John Travolta.
Well, no, I'm talking about like there's another movie, but like with the actual country name of Grease.
No, the movie.
Well, he spelled it Grease like the country, so we're thinking Grease like the musical. I'll be right back.
The movie. But here, DJ Evan C wanted to get back to here. He just posted this. If I start joining with you guys on My Bloody Valentine from 1981 next week, I'd like to cover Tremors, Predator, Prom Night, Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and the rest of the Alien movies. Yeah, we would love to have you join us, man.
We'll try our best. I mean, obviously with the schedule and stuff like that. I mean, we didn't cover that one yet. No, I was just gonna say I was thinking of some other movie. We'll just have to fit in what we can.
Right. We did cover the first Halloween, but there's plenty more of those to cover as well.
Yeah.
So.
Uh-oh. Brad's in the house. Everybody's
trouble.
The show has been compromised. Scatter.
Run.
Run.
Oh no, it's Brad.
Put pedal to the metal.
To the metal.
Oh. Yeah. For sure. I think are you referring to like Dan's death in this film? Because that's pretty much like how Dan died in this film. Like I gotta say, like I was mentioning this before that the kills in this got even more ridiculous, too ridiculous to even be taken seriously. I mean, there was a scene where Dan fell asleep at the wheel, and he was driving down, and then Freddy took possession. Freddy was like taking possession of his truck, like trapping him there, causing him to crash his vehicle. And then he has to get out and find another vehicle, a motorcycle, and this drives that motorcycle, and the motorcycle fuses to him, causes him to crash.
Well, and also too,
an android.
He turns into like the skeleton dude. At one point, I couldn't help but think to myself, did he just turn into Ghost Rider? Because he looks just like the Ghost Rider and Nicolas Cage was in.
No, he turned into Darth Vader under the mask.
It's a cross between Darth Vader and Ghost Rider. And it's funny you mentioned Ghost Rider because I actually just did a video which DJ Evan C had requested. It was from the show Death Battle. It was Ghost Rider versus Lobo. Marvel character versus a DC character. A fight to the death. It's a great show. Yeah, and I'm going to be doing more reactions to that because I have fun watching it.
Brad, don't even remind me. Sassy, you know what else scatters neck? Don't even try. Don't even try.
Now listen to this. Like, as far as motorcycles, either of you ever rode a motorcycle?
I
did in my dream.
Oh,
I've got the.
I did in my dream. Sorry.
Oh. No, you go ahead.
What? Go. No, I said that's the only time. Like it was like I have dreams that are like so surreal. So I just remember it being like this monster motorcycle, and I thought, well, that is kind of scary. It's intimidating, you know. So, but I've yet to. I don't think I have. When I think about it.
But
I was gonna say I've never. I mean, Don, you know, I got the vest for it. I just never really have risen. Although I've posed on motorcycles though.
Hey, what about you guys in the audience? What about you guys in the audience? You ever rode a motorcycle? Let me know. I'm interested. Yeah, because
tell us.
Because I know that I for sure was not, and because I just want to say this. When I got my driver's license when I was a teen, my parents said, so the car, Don, this is the only vehicle that you need to drive. Because my mom said she would kill me if I ever drove a motorcycle. Because after what happened, I think it has to do with, large part of it has to do with what happened with my my great uncle's motorcycle accident. I mean, he's fine now. He's recovered from that. But it's just at the same time, it was a scary situation for the family. I mean, this went back. This happened like ages and ages ago. But ever since then, my mom has been always telling me that, oh, motorcycles are the most dangerous thing on the road. People get into fatal accidents on them all the time. So,
do you mind if I show a quick picture, Don? Actually, Don, you weren't present when this photo was taken when it comes to motorcycles.
Let's see.
I'll just be, I got it ready. So check this out. This is as close as what I've ever done when it comes to wearing having a motorcycle. Check this out.
I remember that.
You were there that day, Don.
That's why I remember it.
I love it.
Yeah, I that was Mark's motorcycle. He had a really awesome. I love the flames on it, so that was it was amazing. So that was as close as I've ever gotten to actually being on one.
Nice.
So,
it's good on you, Nick.
I have basically everything. Yeah, I mean, I have everything. I got the vest, I got the skull on both my hat and shirt, I got the gloves. It was like I was ready to go. I was ready to go take care of business.
Yep.
Oh, and Tom just messaged me.
Oh.
He clicked off right away.
And yes, Jeremy, 6 tabs this time.
Way better than mine.
New record.
Wait a minute, I gotta ask that, Jill. Is that a confession?
No comment.
I mean, the dream sequence, you know, Dan's death was pretty stupid to me. Like, he just Freddie had made him crash his truck. Like, that didn't kill him, so he just goes back and have him crash again into with a motorcycle.
I thought that was I thought that was kind of a funny scene. I thought it was funny.
When he merged with the motorcycle, was it funny? Yeah. That part?
That whole sequence I thought was just hilarious. Like, why crash into a vehicle and then just decide to run off and go on? You're asking for trouble at that point.
Oh, here. The dream sequence of Dan is crazy because Freddy is like wild too. And he just never knows when enough is enough. And of course, Freddy screams, "Power drive."
Better not dream and drive.
Yep. I ride and drove an ATV when I was a kid. I always wanted to drive an ATV. It's just that around here, people don't really drive ATVs around here. You know, like there's no like mountains or dirt hills or whatever. You know, I live in the urban, suburb.
Well, you know what? I've driven an ATV.
Nice.
Up in not in the mountains though, up in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, like there is some. They do have some ATV paths up there.
Well, when you go Bigfoot hunting, you can ride one then. You just
that
go
too.
through the forest.
Yeah, and have the motor scare them all off.
I've seen Nick down to his lowest. What? Oh yeah, he's referring to the tabs.
Oh,
this boy feels the need for speed.
Oh yeah, yeah. The only time I ever hear Need for Speed lately is that they make that video game series Need for Speed.
Don, you got another request here.
Do you plan on doing Dead New? Oh, I got it. The sequels to Nightmare on Elm Street. Dead, as in Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. New Nightmare. FVJ, Freddy vs. Jason, and remake after Bloody Valentine. I don't know about remake. I mean, I haven't seen the remake of My Bloody Valentine yet. I just know that Jensen Ackles, who plays Dean in Supernatural, I know that he's in that.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I still need to see it.
It's okay. I mean, it's not as good as obviously the original because there's a lot of differences, but at the same time, though, and then of course, what's his name? He's also in it too. He's been in a lot of horror movies, especially in the 80s and early 90s. Who am I thinking of? He was like in Creep Show. He was in like Halloween 3. Oh my God.
Nightmare remake.
No, it's oh my God, it's killing me now. I gotta look it up because I can't remember the guy's name. Don, we've met him actually. Tom Atkins.
Tom Atkins, yes. Yeah, Tom Atkins. Yeah, that guy's great. I've seen him in all kinds of films. So like let's see, The Fog, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, what was it, Creep Show, and he was also he did a role in Lethal Weapon. I remember that as well. Let's see. Oh wait, Night of the Creeps.
Yeah, Night of the Creeps.
Yes.
Drinking rum and Coke tonight.
Nice. That's a good drink. It's a good drink. Yeah, I have a bit of Captain Morgan over there myself. Yeah,
more than some.
Yeah, on occasion I'll have a drink.
Do Malibu rum.
I grew up in the woods, so it was all ATVs.
Nice. Oh, here.
Oh, sorry. I was just about to get to that one.
Freddy vs. Jason was severely underrated. I loved it. Yeah, I'm thinking about covering Freddy vs. Jason like when right after we cover the Friday the 13th franchise, because that way we've covered both Nightmare on Elm Street franchise and Friday the 13th. Now after that we can go cover the movie that combines both the villains, both Freddy and Jason.
Don, this is what Jeremy was talking about. The Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
My mistake. Yeah, but Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Oh man. I mean, it does have some good cast members. That's one of the very few good things I have to say about that film.
It's also reported we scheduled Halloween 3 remake with Rob Zombie.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Creep Show is another favorite. Yes, and Tom, I believe you were on. Yeah, you were on the episode where we covered Creep Show. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely need to have you back on soon. Yeah, like because let's see, like since you love Freddy vs. Jason, yeah, we'll have you on for that like that as well, and also Puppet Master. Yeah, definitely.
You have a motorcycle, Brad? I didn't know that.
Oh, here, Nick sent you a pic of the Oh, okay. What kind of motorcycle is it? A Harley?
Wait a minute. No, Brad, you haven't sent me anything. I'm looking right now. I don't see anything.
There was supposed to be a Freddy vs. Jason versus Ash. Script was written, but wrote and everything, but it just never got made. Huh.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, I heard there were like comic books of that, but as far as I know, it didn't get adapted to film.
Yeah, I know about the comics.
I heard like rumors about Chucky versus Leprechaun. I'm just wondering how they pull that off.
There was also even an idea of Candyman versus Leprechaun. But Tony Todd, he actually said he was not going to be involved in that because that will take away the seriousness of his character.
Oh, yeah. Just have Warwick Davis go after him. Yeah. Oh, here. I've seen both the remake of My Bloody Valentine and Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, I saw the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street right when it came out in 2010. I was in high school back then. Yeah, and I was somewhat disappointed. Yeah,
just send it to me. Let's see what we got here. Oh, damn it, Brett! Oh,
cockroach.
I
was going to tell you, don't open it. I have a bad thing.
No,
I don't get anything from Brad.
Yeah. No, it's not even just that.
Very Brad.
It's a cockroach on a motorcycle, damn it.
Of course. Exactly what I was going to ask you. But I was like, I'll wait.
God damn it. You know what?
Man.
Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. If only Adrian was on here right now.
Oh my God.
Adrian, I'm joining you on that manhunt to look for Brad.
Don't ask Nick to do a review of Creepshow then. Too late. We already did.
We already did.
Oh, here. Brad is messaging me now.
Up. Don. Yep, that's the picture. Damn it.
Oh, man. You see,
no.
Yeah. I still never made it past the first 30 minutes of remake of Nightmare. It's not good at all. Yeah.
I didn't like it either, Tom.
Yeah. It just hasn't recaptured everything that was great about the original. Let's see. What was another death in here. There was another very silly death in Nightmare on Elm Street 5 where let's see, what was her name? Greta. Greta was like wanted to be this model because her mom always just like pressured her into that and into eating healthy. Nick, you should laugh.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just laughing because it's like he's trying to say I should know not to listen to him.
Tom Atkins also did Drive Angry from 2011 with Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, you got anything involving Nicolas Cage, whether it's a good movie or a bad movie, you're gonna have a hell of a time with them.
Oh yeah. And on the high chair. Yes, that's when Freddy like appeared as like a waiter, like when they were.
I can't watch that one.
Yeah. What?
I can't watch that one. Like I watch it. It's like I have to look away. I don't like that death scene.
Yeah.
I just don't like it because it's just so silly. I mean, that's like the one death that I usually tend to want to forget about.
Yeah, Bon Appetit. Yes, it's
she
like
has to eat herself.
Yeah, it's like a movie that I cannot. It's like that scene I could not take seriously at all. Way too silly for me to take seriously. Like mainly because of the makeup effects that were used to make her like cheeks blow out. It just looks. I'm just like, what the hell is this?
That was my same reaction. I was even thinking to myself, what the hell am I seriously watching here?
It's like the silliness just drove this film like so far away from being as good as the original. It's insane.
Yeah, I know. It's just it's just like, what the hell were they thinking?
Let's see. It's not easy to eat yourself. You gotta be a contortionist. Oh yeah. Yeah, like what do they call that? Auto cannibalism?
I thought it was called self-cannibalism.
I know people eat their hair, but I didn't realize they would eat themselves.
Oh yeah, I've seen people like yeah, I've seen.
Oh, Tom, don't.
I mean, it's just. First off, I didn't even know, Jill, that people are known to eat their hair. Of course, I know there's been some people who've been known to Gorilla Glue their hair. I just never knew that they could eat it.
Eat yourself, Survivor.
You got me. Okay, let's go. Next scene.
And then like it's weird, like how Alice is like has visions of Greta and also of Dan's deaths, like even though she's awake. So yeah, that's what's like different about this film. Like you're awake and you're having these visions of like your friends dying. Like that's.
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing.
Sorry.
Just
feeling it too.
I'm listening. I promise.
Okay.
Oh
my God. And what?
Tom, not even on the feet, it got everyone rolling.
Yeah. I absolutely love Freddy vs. Jason from 2003, and I can definitely join you guys on that. It can be fun. Yes. Yeah. So DJ Evan and Tom, like we would love to have you on for like when we cover Freddy vs. Jason, like that. You know, it's like I too feel it's underrated, and it's also, oh man, like this is like the last film where Robert Englund played Freddy Krueger, and that was this year it'll be 20 years ago. Yeah, this year it'll be 20 years ago since that film.
Wow.
And Nick, what's up?
No. I was just the fact that it was made 20 years ago. That's it.
Oh no, I just heard that ding noise. I thought you got like an important message. I was just wondering.
Me.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Wait, was that from my end? No. But yeah, 20 years ago since Robert Englund last played Freddy, and this film, I was actually surprised in Freddy vs. Jason that Kane Hodder didn't reprise his role as Jason.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You know what we're gonna have to have Tom on for? Don,
what?
You may find this hard to believe. This was made last year. It's only a 12-minute short film, but it's a horror movie.
Okay.
This is right up Tom's alley. You know what it's called?
What?
Pretty Pickle. It's actually there's a real short movie by the name of called Pretty Pickle.
Yep. Oh, here. Jeremy was saying, I saw Freddy vs. Jason in theaters. The boiler sequence where Freddy threw Jason into the pipes and the entire theater rolling and laughing, like self included. Oh, yeah, where he was like making the pinball sound effects. Ding, 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 ding. Here. That's because they wanted someone who was bigger and taller than Robert. Oh, well, maybe there was some way they could have gotten Kane Hodder to be taller. I mean, they did manage to make him look that way in other movies. Yeah.
I mean, the one thing that you notice too, and with Jason and Freddy versus Jason, is that you even see it's the first time you've really seen it since part 2 of Friday the 13th. He's got hair this time. He's got like this whitish looking hair on his head.
That's right. Yeah, like I always wondered that whole like the way his look changed in between part 2 and 3, even though they take place the events in part 3 take place immediately after 2. So he lost all his hair just like that. Like I didn't get it.
Yeah, how does he grow it back after he's been dead on certain occasions? That's beyond me.
No. I mean, like, how does he just have hair in the second film but not in the third film?
Oh,
like,
that's
when it takes
true,
place. Yeah, I never really got that. But yeah, so in this film they come up with this idea that they had to find Amanda Kruger's remains in order to that'll be like the key to defeating Freddy temporarily because he always comes back again.
Yep.
Yeah, they even say it in like I don't know in the where Alice is like walking like they just graduated like this takes place like about a year after the events in Dream Master, the fourth film. And so they all are had completed their graduation, all in their gowns, and they were all purple too. I'm wondering if that's like because that's the school's color or something.
Sometimes it is. I mean, I remember like with I remember when I was in I don't know, I mean what your colors were, Don, but middle school and high school, as I remember, like middle school, our graduation outfits were kind of like a golden color, and then also high school, I think it was blue. So I think it does represent the colors of the school.
Yeah, mine was red.
Yeah, see, that's exactly. Oh, and see, Brad just wrote, saying their high school colors were blue and orange. We actually did have similar colors too, because the colors from my high school was blue and gold.
Oh, yeah. So, what about you, Jill? Do you remember what what color your graduation gown was?
I think girls had to wear white, and then the boys wore red. So I think like if your school color is red and white, then one wears red, one wears white. So all the boys wore red, I think, and we wore white.
Right.
Yep. Oh, here, Brad is saying, "Were yours red done so your enemies couldn't see you bleed?" Yep, that's right. Little secret. I'm Deadpool.
Oops.
Yes, I did. I saw that in theaters, and I just was laughing the whole time. I drove home laughing.
Also, he answered your question about how did Jason get a haircut like between part 2 and how his hair got cut between part 2 and 3. He just simply got a haircut.
That he did himself, I'm guessing, because he just walked into the town of Crystal Lake and just said, "Yeah, a little off the top. Need to give
off the top there, sir.
Need a little off the top. Want to give myself a whole new look before I continue my murder spree."
Oh my God, Donpool! That should be your new name, Don. Donpool.
Don 100%. On what specifically, DJ Evan C. What do you agree with? Wondering trying to figure out which we covered like several different topics in the past few minutes. So I'm just wondering what
maybe Nick was wearing brown when you sent him that pic. Oh God.
I have that movie on my phone now, so I just like go back to it and just laugh my ass off whenever. Oh man, but continuing on, like after graduation, Alice, like just like where Alice is just walking through the past the playground and like sees the kids jumping rope and singing 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, but this time they ended it with 9, 10, he's back again. So it's like Freddy Krueger's come back again, and this time she has this dream where it shows Amanda Krueger like giving birth to Freddy. For the baby Freddy just runs off, goes into the church where Alice had defeated him in the previous film, and goes into Freddy's clothes and becomes an adult Freddy. It's a boy.
It doesn't.
That was such a gross baby.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, Brad. If he wasn't, he is now.
Yeah, when that thing emerged, and pretty sure everyone in the theater was just like, kill it with fire. Give it the John Carpenter's Thing treatment.
Kill it with fire.
Put pedal to the metal to it.
Yeah, eliminate it with the power of pickles. Pickle power.
Burn it with the rest of the cockroaches.
Yeah, pickle power activates. That's what Tom's gonna say now. That's Tom's new thing.
Yes.
Or pickle juice.
Yeah, pickle power. That's your new thing.
Wait, we should make pickle acid because there is like mustard gas and stuff like that. Maybe make pickle gas or mustard or oh jeez, what the hell am I doing?
Well, if you have a pickle shot, someone gave me this pickle shot, the bartender did. It's like you drink pickle juice right before you drink like a nasty liquor, and you can't taste the nasty liquor. You have to do the pickle shot first or something like that, or right after, I think, actually.
Like
but you do it together.
Like with tequila, or
it could, like whatever nasty drink you don't like the flavor of, you're supposed to down the pickle juice also. And so then it takes away the flavor, the nasty taste. And I was like, why didn't anyone tell me this before?
Yeah.
Wow. I have to try that out one of these days. You know what? You know what? No, even better yet. If I ever get the chance to come out to Tom's area, or if he comes out over here, we are going to do that pickle challenge.
For sure.
You too, Don. You're coming with me.
I am, for sure. Yeah, Tom, when we see you, we're doing that challenge, man. Yeah. So, and also another part that was weird was when they were having this little boy appear in Alice's dreams who identifies himself as Jacob. And it turns out that this boy is actually the soul of Alice's unborn baby. And it was an unborn baby. That's just weird how it just aged into like a 10-year-old in the dream world. I just thought that was weird.
I think that happens a lot, like say even with unborn baby or like anal babies. It's almost like it's the form that they let you see, because what if they were never born, and on this one he's pre-born, or he just became conceived, so there's really nothing to see just yet, but it's his soul showing her who he is or what he'll look like in the future, maybe.
I guess.
Well, it's not the first time, like, you can kind of say from a paranormal perspective, it's not the first time that they've done movies like that where they like have like this apparent ghost before they weren't even born yet, or that kind of. I mean, honestly, only other movie I could think of that this came out years after Dream Child came out was I know it didn't get the best reviews, but honestly, I still thought it was a pretty good movie. It was the movie The Unborn. You guys ever seen that? Was from The Unborn from 2009. And
well, I think that was a twin, right? Her twin.
It was a twin and also a Dybbuk, but at the same time, though, it still revolved around that fact that it was dealing with an unborn child that, yes, obviously died in the womb, but was, still not technically born, never brought into this world. So you basically have this entity that that haunts this victim. So I mean, yeah, it's a more antagonistic role in that case, but at the same time, it's similar to what we're kind of seeing because we're dealing with basically the spirit of an unborn child.
Yep. Let's see. Unborn children dream. Damn, this movie doesn't even try to make sense. Yeah, this movie just goes all like the series. Just the sequels that come after that, they just go all over the place. Like right after the third film, anyway, because the first film had it had a simple yet compelling plot. A dream invading undead serial killer invading the dreams of the teenage offspring of the people who killed him. Revenge, and then they fight back, and then the main girl Heather Langenkamp fights back. It's like simple enough plot, but here they're just going all over the place, just making it up as they go.
Good night, Brad. You have a good night.
Yep, take care, Brad.
Don't let the roaches bite.
Oh my god. But yeah, like everything just started to decrease in quality in the franchise. Like in this, like I said, the deaths are just and also I should also point out that this has I think the lowest body count of the entire series. Like only 3 people were killed in this film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was a pretty low death toll.
Yeah. And I should talk about the final victim, Mark. He was the comic book nerd. He was you've got their powers, I've got their souls. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
You've got their power, I've got their souls. Nice. And yeah, again, this movie still going on with the idea of dream powers. And yeah, we introduced in the third film. So that's like the only thing that even closely resembles what we've loved so far in the franchise. No, he said, "Oh wait, no, that was 4." Yep, you're right.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That was part 4. But good line though. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so Mark's dream power is to become this comic book character he's been creating called the Night Prowler. Goes against Freddy, has his guns out, and Freddy's chasing him on a skateboard. Now, I can't say I saw that coming. I mean, Freddy Krueger riding around a skateboard.
Tony Hawk.
Yeah, he's trying to be Tony Hawk style.
Oh yeah, just like in the games. God, that takes me back, man. I just love the Tony Hawk games. Me and my cousin Mark played them. Yeah, I have a cousin named Mark, but yeah, he's very different from this character. He's not into comic books. Mark is just
Whatever happened to Tony Hawk? You really don't hear about him as much these days.
Oh, he's still in the business. He's still skateboarding. He has his son Riley Hawk is now a skateboarder as well.
Nice. So following his dad's footsteps. Wow.
Exactly. Like awesome. Yeah, Riley Hawk's got this long. He's been having this long hair now. He's.
How old is he? He's gotta be at least in his 20s or.
I was about to say he's close to my age, I think.
Early 30s.
Here, let me take a look. Riley Hawk.
Oh, Tom just made another
age. He is my age. He's 30.
Oh my God, Tom. Faster than a bastard maniac, more powerful than a local madman. It's Super Freddy.
Another ridiculous moment where Freddy becomes a super villain, Super Freddy.
Oh man.
I don't know why, but some people are saying that's considered the saddest death ever. I was laughing at it because of how ridiculous it was. And after when he chopped him up and he turned it to this paper cardboard version, how can that be considered sad? I was laughing. It was funny to me.
Yeah, it's the aha moment.
Told you comic books were bad for you.
Yeah.
You mean?
And I did like how in his room, he had all those comic book drawings, and he also had Marvel comics. I saw some Captain America, Spider-Man there. I mean, I never read comic books as a kid. It wasn't very popular around where I grew up in, but now with the MCU, it's man, a lot of people are tempted to look back at the source material. So now comic books are huge are even bigger than ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I never really. Well, Don, don't forget, you gave me some comic books. It was the Walking Dead comics.
That's right.
But yeah, you can tell this guy. He does have the appearance and mind of a comic geek.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, when I first saw this, I thought, like Freddy's gonna do something that involves comic books with this guy. I can tell her. I knew it.
And when he turns into that hero or something, he's got the guns. I thought, oh my god, where is this gonna? How much further are they gonna go now with this?
Oh man. What I thought was pretty stupid is how they find Alice. It's finally revealed to Alice that she's pregnant. Is that they take her to the hospital after Dan's death, and then they find she's like wondering what's wrong. Like, why is everybody concerned about her? They said, it's okay, you're just a little pregnant. I'm like, who reveals something like that? Who reveals it like that? Who?
It'll go away. Don't worry.
Yeah. Just don't pick at it.
Stupid. No,
that just. Oh man, that just sounded wrong.
Yeah. Oh. Man, that was stupid. Like the way they just revealed.
Oh man.
The Stoner and Freddy versus Jason, that scene was hysterical the first time I saw it.
Yeah, where Freddy Pillar returned, and makes me think when that I gotta say the Freddy Caterpillar, and that makes me think of the caterpillar and the smoking caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland. I'm wondering if that's what they were referencing. Yeah. Oh, here, Nightmare on Elm Street parts 1, 2, and 3 had very good, strong taste and related tone to them, but the rest of them are just bad and wrong. Yes, absolutely. Especially in Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. We will get to that soon. As much as I'm dreading it, but I'll tell you. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. I don't want to stroll too much off topic here, but I gotta get this out. The one film that I'm not looking forward to covering on this podcast. You want to know what it is? You want to know? It is
what you got.
House of the Dead by Uwe Boll. That movie sucks.
I did not even see that movie. Damn it!
No, that movie sucks horribly. It's the worst zombie movie. It's the worst zombie movie and also the worst video game movie I've ever seen.
I thought you said the same thing though with the movie Doom 3.
There was no Doom 3 movie. What are you talking about?
It's gonna be the Doom movie, not Doom 3. I thought that was worse.
What, the Doom movie? No. No, like Doom is a gem compared to House of the Dead, the 2003 film by the notoriously bad Uwe Boll. It's like, why review it then? Review it then? Well, Jeremy, it's because we just like punishing ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta say this very quickly too, because there's something else I need to bring up too. It's also off topic, but I already told Jeremy this. Don, I don't know if you've seen, but this Saturday night with Svengoolie, did you see what he's going to be broadcasting?
I didn't see it yet. What is it?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh yeah, you know what? I did see that I thought I saw that somewhere on Twitter. Yeah. It's coming.
As soon as I saw that, I immediately I took a picture of it and sent it to Jeremy saying, Jeremy, guess what's going to be on this Saturday?
You can do the House movies too. Yeah, I've only seen the first House movie, the one with William Catt. Yeah, like I've seen that. I thought it was all right.
It was good. It was better than the sequels. I mean, it's like, I'll just say this. So, second one, I haven't seen it, but I heard it kind of follows a little bit like the first one. Of course, it's a lot more ridiculous.
Yeah.
The third movie, House movie, it's not even really a house movie, although it does have Lance Henriksen in it. It's really, it should have just been considered its own movie. There is a title which they call it the horror show, so it doesn't really have anything to do with the house movies. And then the fourth one, William Catt does come back in that one, but is not in it for very long. And the plot is just really strange. So if anything else, I would probably just review them. Although House 2, Rick McCallum was on this, who he can interview because he was a stuntman for House 2.
Oh, nice. Oh, here. Wait.
Yeah.
Where was? Oh, here. I think the crossover with Alice in Wonderland was intentional. Yeah. They were clever with the title House 2 the Second Story. Yeah, that's one of the best things about it.
Yeah, he was
loved comic books and superhero movies when I was a kid. I loved them my whole life. Yeah, like I don't know. When I was a kid, I was more into like other things, horror movies and Pokemon being the two biggest. Yeah, because I was a '90s kid. Pokemon was my thing. So,
Tom, why not just record it like most people do these in this day and age? Just record on your DVR.
Yeah. Wait, I think you. Yeah, like you watching on the DVR. Yeah.
And Tom, I gotta correct him now. He's got the clowns wrong. It's supposed to be KLAOWNS.
Yep, that's right. To signify, yeah, that's the purpose. The way they spell, the reason why they spell it like that because they're not actual clowns. They're just aliens that just look like clowns. So they spell it with a K to establish that kind of the difference, I guess.
Check this out. The first House movie had Norm from Cheers in it. The second one had Cliff Clavin from Cheers in it.
Here, Evan, here, DJ Evan, see, I am so sorry. I just opened up my Instagram. My phone was on vibrate. I did not know. Like this thing didn't notify me that I was getting. It didn't notify me that I got a message on Instagram. I did not see your message. I apologize seriously. Like yeah, this message was for about let's see. This is from well over an hour ago. Evan, seriously, I apologize. Like my phone has been doing a terrible job of giving me notifications lately. So yeah, next time I'll double check my phone before I start the podcast. I'm sorry. Yeah, he wanted me to send he wanted me to send him the link to join the podcast. I mean, there's still time if you want to join us. DJ FNC, let me know. I can. Yeah, here you know what? Let me see
and plus tonight, Greg is not doing his show tonight, so you can go over a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. Thanks, Joe. I was about to bring that up, saying, yeah, we don't. Greg's not doing a show, so we got extra time tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Here, let me see if I can.
Yes, it has, Jeremy. It has been. Well, no, this is not Facebook though that he's having issues with. It's Instagram, but seems like Instagram is starting to follow that Facebook's footsteps, unfortunately.
Well, they make Instagram, so.
Yeah. But yeah, Don, at some point, though, I mean, if we ever talk about House 2, we'll have to have Rick McCallum on because he could tell you some stuff about the work in that movie that he did.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to have him again.
What's that?
Rick McCallum, love to have him on a show again.
Yeah. Well, we haven't had him on this show yet. So
he was on either Supernatural or no, wait, 13th Dimension.
13th Dimension. That was when I was that was when I interviewed him when I was at Michigan Paracon last year. That was my first real independent interview.
Here, I'm gonna try to see if I can send this link to him.
I would never like or enjoy covering The Wicker Man from 2006 on the FearFans podcast because when I watch it, I will always say "Effers God." I don't blame you for that. I mean, you know what? Like I always say, DJ, the only time that we ever talk about that movie is not the bees.
Yeah, I actually did feature in my recent one of my recent video in my last video I did when I covered Ghost Rider versus Lobo Death Battle. They did mention Nicolas Cage in that a few times in the video, and to the point where I actually said, you know, Nicolas Cage, as silly as his performance was, he's done worse. And I showed the clip, the how to get burned. At first, I was tempted to do the bees, but that's the thing. Everybody's already done that. The bees. Every time somebody brings up the 2006 remake of Wicker Man, everybody always talks about the bees. Always.
It's all about the bees, man. Wait a minute. Jill,
yes, Jeremy.
You're going to be on 13th Dimension this Friday?
Here, DJ.
Yeah.
DJ, awesome. You should be getting the link now. If you want to join, you know, like here's your chance. And I am so sorry my notification didn't go through, or the notification didn't get to me.
Yeah, everybody watch check 13th Dimension this Friday. Me and Jeremy will be on there. It'll be a great fun chat, and I'm gonna get questions from everybody and maybe possibly pull someone on. That'd be fun.
I felt bad that I couldn't watch 13th Dimension with Greg when he had Greg on last Friday because I was helping out with Joe on the show, so I wasn't able to watch. And then afterwards, Joe and I were still chatting backstage, so I was kind of watching a little bit of it, but I couldn't watch it with the sound, so I felt bad that I couldn't watch Greg. But again, I was helping Joe out with the show.
Oh yeah, you were on Joe's podcast.
Yeah, he needed his other co-host Mark was unavailable, so we offered. Originally, I didn't even know if I was going to be even available at all because I was supposed to be, heading out for dinner with Tom, and I actually did invite Don if he wanted to come along, but unfortunately, I know he had to work the next morning, so I wasn't able to go. So that's when I reached out to Joe and I offered if he still needed help, and he was more than happy to. So I ended up helping him out and chatted with him after the show then. So that's why I wasn't able to watch Greg. Although I did watch Greg when he was later on Pac-Man Paranormal on Sunday with Ernie and Denise.
Yeah. And like I said, DJ Evan C, I just sent you the link. Yeah, so you're free to join on this. Yeah,
join us, DJ Evan.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Trying to download the show where we interviewed the Evil Dead lady so I can make a clip of Betsy laughing. Oh, yes, please send that. I got to see this.
I'm going to watch your replay, Tom. I want to see that one too.
We're going to watch the whole thing.
For sure. I would love to see her do that Deadite laugh.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine right now if we did a show like if like tonight's FearFans episode was different? And all we just did was just share the screen, just watch the show while we were live, watch a show within a show thing.
We could. I think we could do that with movies too. Like if there's a movie that you guys want to do a watch with everyone, and then you could just go back and forth screen wise with like clips of the movie to clips of yourself.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of a way to do that. It's just that I'm worried about copyrights,
I know. That's the problem.
Yeah. Man.
It sucks. I know.
Cover it.
Jeremy and I, we've actually been talking about that on several occasions of how can we show movies.
I think I have an idea of how. I think like if we put like a watermark somewhere and it kind of changes it and put like a copyright, like this is, like a disclaimer or something.
Like here, like for example, because I just realized we forgot to put it in the corner.
Yes, we did.
The Things Network logo. So like maybe something like this, for example, just to kind of add as like a watermark in a way. Yeah, like this. There we go.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah. And Tom, live FearFans watching Dom and Tom's World. Yeah, it has been a while that you know what? He's right on this. It has been a while since we dinged on copyrights. And when you think about it too, when I've shown my, like when I do my show Nick Files, like when I show video, like clips, interviews, movie trailers, TV spots, I've never been dinged for one of those. Then again, of course, there are trailers too, but still, I've shown parts of documentaries and stuff. I should have been dinged on that, but so far, everything's still intact. The video, the sound, everything.
Oh yeah, and I've had my share of copyright issues as well. Like one of my previous attempts at reacting to a death battle video, it was on Halloween. It was Jason versus Michael, and had posted that and got copyright blocked immediately after it was posted. I was so upset by that.
See it. Oh, sorry, Don.
Here, DJ MNC is trying to log in. Okay, yeah, I sent you the link. I hit like copy it like from here because I'm having trouble signing into my Instagram onto my laptop. It's on my phone though. But I typed it in, so hopefully this works.
Jeremy also makes another good point. Used to get them you know what? The main times that we've ever gotten dinged for copyright issues is the 30-second opening countdown. Even though that's StreamYard's countdown, we still get dinged for it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
YouTube is pretty ridiculous with it.
we still got to come up with an introduction at some point. We got to put something together.
Here. Oh, here. I just sent in. Here, let me try to resend that link. Hopefully, it works to the Here. 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 Maybe this will work better on here because I just hang on. Copy and
Nick, I just noticed your hearts and behind you, the lights.
Oh, you just noticed?
I know. I haven't been paying attention.
They're brand new, actually.
I love it.
Here, I'm actually while Don's doing this, I'm going to turn the camera over. I got something else like this. Hang on 1 second. I got to unplug everything. Check this out.
It's so festive. I love it.
I got more curtain lights like that over here.
Oh, how fun. I love it.
Yeah. Entire room basement here is decorated with red. Of course, obviously there's some pink too, but mostly it's red. So
oh yeah.
I like it.
There was a game that been playing called Borderlands 3 where where there's all kinds of different weapons, and they did this thing where you could set it to like Valentine's Day mode, and like there's like a floating heart around your enemies. You shoot it, and it has like different effects. It could like explode acid on them, explode fire on them. Like you shoot it, and guns can pop out that you can pick up and use. So, yeah, yeah. I
like how it looks now that I turned the spotlight off.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's just what that made me think of.
See how, I mean, you can really see the features of the lights now. Check this out.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Of course, Don, you'll be seeing that firsthand personally this upcoming Saturday.
Yes.
Wait, you're going to dress as Cupid on Tuesday, next Tuesday.
I don't know. You're going to have to tell me. I don't want to ruin the surprise for you. Don knows what it is, but because he's seen it before, but you haven't. So you got to tell me.
Yeah, Cupid with wings.
So yeah.
It was a bow and arrow too with it.
Yes. You got to get the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to the next week when we cover My Bloody Valentine. And yeah, DJ Evan C, I will make absolutely sure that right before, like probably the day before the show starts, I will make sure I send you that link. Yeah, let me know if you have any problems with logging into it, because I never sent a link through like Instagram before. I don't know like if it's like if it's gonna be like if there would be an issue with it, but I'm just hoping that it works, because we've had no problem sending it through Facebook.
Yeah, I get it fine on Messenger.
I mean, some people have sent it to like through email and that kind of thing, very much like how like if you send a link for Zoom or something like that, I know it works on on emails too, but as far as other apps including Instagram, I'm not sure how successful it is.
Yeah, it's man, SteamYard can be pretty weird.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for a second you said SteamYard. I was going to say it's StreamYard.
StreamYard. It sounded like SteamYard?
It sounded like you said SteamYard.
You're
Weird.
thinking Steam like video games?
Oh. Wow. Yeah, that's what you're thinking.
Who's this?
This is one of my subscribers.
Hi.
Paul, hi there.
Thank you so much for tuning in. And yep, we're covering one of the lesser films of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, Nightmare on Elm Street 5. Yeah, and we've been jumping all over the place because we want to, I guess some of us just want to avoid talking about this movie.
Hey, we're still having, what else though? I mean, we are having fun regardless in the end.
Oh yeah. We always have fun on here. So
honestly, I know I've been kind of full of energy tonight, but I actually really been needing this because I actually did have an issue a few days ago. So I've been needing this positive energy.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, what was thinking back to that? I was thinking back to that Greta character, not about her death, but just like her home life. It's like, wow, her home life sucks. It has an overbearing mother and also probably the creepiest bedroom ever because it's surrounded by dolls.
Oh, that is Jeremy's room right there. That is his room with all those dolls.
He doesn't have all those dolls.
Hey, if she was ever looking to trade, I know Jeremy would take it. Take your time, DJ.
Yeah, sure. Take your time. Like, I don't know. I'm hoping there's like not an issue with the link because I don't know. I don't know. Like it's weird how the link. Why would the link like not work on Instagram if it's working on Facebook?
I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what the reason is, but it's just I don't know how. Like I said, I don't know how it works on other apps.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here for real. Never seen the 5th one, but I love the series all the way. Freddy is an absolute legend. Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's funny? I actually did have a dream about Freddy Krueger like years before. Like, and I wasn't scared though. It was just like, you're just a horror icon. You're just a horror villain. You're not real.
Done. Guess what Tom just sent me? The clip of Betsy laughing. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, I know we got to jump off topic here for a sec, but we got to watch this. Hang on 1 second. It's just a 20-second clip. I'll share the screen. Of course, obviously, this is my first time watching it, so I don't know what to expect, but let's watch it right now. Okay. Oh, and we can get rid of the pretty pickle link. I don't need that anymore. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Here they are.
Wow. You guys ready?
Yep.
Oh, wait. Oh, hang on a second. Forgot it's up. Damn it. I hate how some of these video clips, like, they start off as mute. So you always
weird.
Now we got it.
Just make it work. Well, can you still do that laugh? You don't have to. I'm just asking. Can you still do it?
Can she do that laugh?
Oh.
My entire week was just made.
Oh, wow. That was awesome.
Oh, my God.
Yay.
Incredible, man.
That is amazing. And you know what? I couldn't help but notice on Dom's side, he has like a video screen behind him. He's got his Christmas show up, and I could see me in the background.
Oh, man.
That was awesome.
That was amazing. Great. That she still has that cackle and laugh. Like, she's taking care of herself. That's for sure.
For sure. Oh, man. But yeah, Paul, just in some context, like Tom recently interviewed 2 actresses from the original Evil Dead, the actress who played Linda and the actress who played Shelly. And and we wanted to see the clip where she could still do that laugh when she was possessed as a deadite. What was her name? Betsy? She played Linda. Betsy. Yeah, she played Linda in that and has that laugh. And it's amazing how even after 40 years can still do it. Incredible.
That is just Betsy Baker. Yeah, there you go.
Betsy Baker. Yes. Thank you, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome. That would have been my same reaction as Tom just had.
Oh, cool. I remember that scene. It is incredible. Oh, man. And like Evil Dead, would love to get back into like covering the rest of those movies. And also we got to cover the TV show.
Yes. We have, Tom would be part of that, obviously, from every episode.
Yeah. Speaking of TV shows, there's several we need to get caught up on so that we can cover them on the podcast. One of them, which was, as we all know, Stranger Things, but also The Last of Us. We got to cover that, and Wednesday.
I got to ask, by the way, are you guys caught up on The Last of Us? I just watched the latest episode last night.
I'm going to watch the latest episode tonight. Like I watched the previous ones, and the third one. A lot of people have been getting giving mixed criticism on the third one just because it focuses on an unlikely relationship. But
it was actually at times though considered kind of emotional though at the same time.
Oh yeah.
So it was a really interesting episode. And obviously it wasn't something I heard that really was involved in the game or whatever. They decided to take a different approach. I mean, that's like with every television show that's based on a video game, they're always going to take a different approach to try to make some differences so it doesn't just look like an exact television remake of a video game.
Yeah, exactly. Because a shot for shot remake doesn't tend to end well. Like one of the prime examples of that, the 1998 remake of Psycho.
Yeah. Though that wasn't a television series, though. That was a movie.
No, a remake of anything in general.
Yeah.
Oh, here. Second time talking to both of them. Did you notice the sheer delight I experienced when she did that laugh? If not, really, no, I noticed. Dude, I noticed. The first Evil Dead I actually watched last month. I saw the most recent episode of The Last of Us on the day it was released. Yes, and so far, The Last of Us, I'm thrilled about it. But it's like amazing, phenomenal. Enjoy watching every episode of it. But I cannot say the same for this one god awful series that has aired on HBO Max. And you know what it is?
What's that?
Velma.
Okay. Oh yeah, I was trying to think what show. Okay, now I
don't even waste your time, Nick. It is.
Am I hearing a car speeding in the background?
Yeah, there's car speeding there. Oh,
it's the street. Did you guys see when I post video of the bikes going by, but the motorcycles go by too?
Oh man.
So and they rev. My house is right on that corner.
Back to the motorcycles.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Someone on here understands. Now
I haven't watched it.
I'm thrilled to know I'm not the only one on here. Thank you, Tom. And Nick, don't watch Velma. It's horrible.
I have not.
It will destroy your childhood. Just like it did mine.
And I thought I've seen worse.
If I so much as look at an image from that show, I'm just like doing this. The power of Christ compels you. Gaze upon this cross. It compels you.
Oh man.
Then I just go. You know what it makes me do right after that? Couldn't even get through the first 10 minutes of that episode. What I did was right after that, X that out, went back to the original Scooby-Doo show, and I was just like, oh, much better.
I gotta ask, by the way. I mean, this is actually more involved in The Last of Us. Did you see what is his name? The guy in the show.
Joel.
I can't remember not the character's name, the actor's name.
The actor's name.
I'm still trying to get used to their names, but did you hear that just a few days ago he just hosted SNL?
Yeah, I watched that.
You watched it? How was it?
It was good. It was funny. It was hilarious.
I gotta watch
you have to see the clip at least.
Oh yeah. I just love how they get all these celebrities to host SNL. Let's see, Pedro Pascal.
Pascal. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Let's see. Yep, that's his name.
I was really surprised that they got him involved in SNL, involving, a show that is very, very serious. Like, where for the most part, he's never really had smiled at all in The Last of Us, and for him to be doing SNL, it's just like, wow, that's quite a different approach.
Yeah. Here, just finished watching A Nightmare on Elm Street 5. Well said, my friend.
Paul's got a. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Here you go.
Never seen Velma before. I'm guessing it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad because it tries to be all meta, but it destroys everything you love about Scooby-Doo. And Scooby-Doo's not even in it.
No.
No. And it's like more, it's targeted to adults. Like it actually shows girls showering in the first 5 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I gotta ask. Like, are you talking when you mean girls shower? Like, are they actually like showing nudity or something?
Partially. I mean, the chest, it's like parts of it are censored by bubbles, but yeah, definitely not. But just what they've shown, that alone just makes me think, oh my God, this is so far away from Scooby-Doo. It's ridiculous.
Wow. Paul's got a good point, though. The original Scooby-Doo show will cure any stress, but the fact that if they show that stuff in Velma, I'd just be thinking, wow.
It's like,
Joe, what'd you send me?
Yeah, I mean,
it's the one from SNL, the clip, the parody for.
Oh my God,
Mario Kart. It's so funny.
I saw the thumbnail for that on YouTube. I gotta watch it.
It's like Super Mario. This okay. I gotta watch this. If I could,
it's like I want to do a reaction video to it, but I'm just worried that it's gonna get blocked.
I'm gonna say this right now. If only we could show it right. If only we could show it right now on screen. I definitely would do it, but again, because of copyright issues.
I just sent it to you, Don. So
oh my god!
I just got it through my phone, or my watch, But here he's responding to what I was talking about, the shower thing from Velma, and Velma is the equivalent of the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street. Wait, you want here? No. I haven't gone to IMDb to look at what the rating was for Velma. Here, let me take a look.
I'm gonna also look it up on Rotten Tomatoes to see if they have.
This is mostly gonna be like fan votes. So okay, what do you got?
So for Rotten Tomatoes,
oh my god,
what did you get?
1.4 out of 10 stars on IMDb.
Okay, and then on Rotten Tomatoes, it's wow, 42% a green splatter on the tomato meter
from critics, but audience
6%.
Figures. 6% on IMDb from audience, and 1.4%, or no, 1.4 out of 10 stars on IMDb, and that's from 63,000 voters. So it's bad.
And then for The Last of Us, because I just had it has the page right here. I decided that's completely the opposite. For critics, it is a 97% fresh and 91% from the audience.
Yeah, like Last of Us is like a 9.2 out of 10 stars on IMDb, and it deserves that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really, I forgot to check for Wednesday. Let's see what that is for Rotten Tomatoes in that case. Let's see the rating.
I'll do IMDb. I'll look for IMDb.
And then for okay, so it got a little bit. Sorry, go ahead. You go ahead first.
8.2 out of 10 stars, and I just gave it a rating of 9 out of 10.
Okay, awesome. For Wednesday, it's lower, but it's still pretty high. 71% on the fresh on the tomato meter, but 86% on the audience score.
Yeah.
Either way, it's still pretty high.
Oh yeah. And like I said, we got to cover the Wednesday on this podcast. We got to watch the rest of the episodes. Wait, we also got to cover Megan. Who hasn't seen Megan yet?
I'm gonna.
I'm
gonna.
Oh, hey, Sarah. Good to see you.
Hey, Sarah.
You made it.
Don, you gotta come over this. What? Don, you gotta come over one of these days so we can finish up Wednesday. Don, his reaction.
You have not seen Wednesday yet?
Oh, come on, Mom.
Dude, you're missing out. You've got to see it.
Okay, so DJ just wrote, be joining you guys next Tuesday when we take a break from this franchise to talk about My Bloody Valentine from 1981. He's got to go. Okay, DJ, you have a great night. Don't worry about tonight. And we obviously do the show every week, so you can always come back next week.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And DJ Evansy, I do want to apologize for like that I missed your message on here. You know, I feel terrible about it. I'm just mad at Instagram for not giving me notifications. Oh, man. But hey, DJ Evansy, you have a great night. I'm gonna do the best. I'm gonna have you on here next week. So you take care of yourself, man.
Sarah,
see you next week.
Yep. He hasn't watched Not Yet. Okay, Not Yet. Let's see how long that Not Yet is going to be. Yeah. Oh, yes. I've been hearing a lot about the show, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
It's great. I love it.
You watched it?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's awesome. Yeah, there's 3 seasons of it. Actually, wait. I think of it.
Tom, you guys wouldn't have wanted me on tonight. Remember, it's my birthday, so the beers are.
I wanted you on.
Have your first
I wanted you on, Tom.
That would be a debut episode because we would have the first guest who would be like completely drunk as hell.
Might be fun.
Oh no, wait, it was 4 seasons. I'm sorry. Like there was 30. I watched the 36 episodes. It just felt like 3 seasons. I just thought it was 3 seasons for some reason.
Is it still running, or are they no longer running the show?
Oh no, it's over.
You wanted Drunk Tom.
Drunk Tom.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Have you also watched okay, this is actually another show. I mean, it's more comedy, but it still has horror theme to it. You know, another show I really like it, and because my sister actually showed it to me, is the show. It started off as a movie, then it became a show. What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, I gotta see that.
I like that one.
Oh, you have not seen What We Do in the Shadows, Don?
I know I haven't, but another show we should cover: Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So that way we could see my big screen counterpart.
And Angel, he's on Angel.
Yep.
David Boreanaz. Yeah, like everybody compares my face to his always.
Tom's like, that could be arranged if you're staying on, or as I get another beer.
Get your beer and get on.
Pickled juice in the martini makes them DI.
Oh man. Oh, here, Sarah said, I would love to cover an American Horror Story. Oh, yeah, that's another good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's another great show we can cover.
Drunk Tom on.
Yeah. And I believe someone out here wanted to join us when we talk about Gremlins 2. I want to know, I don't remember who that was. I want to, because, so many people want to join us out here now. I'm trying to keep track,
Yeah, we need to start writing this down.
Yeah, I'm starting to list. Here.
Well, you know what,
Okay.
Don, what you can do is even after when a show is over, you can go back to previous studios and you can go, like, if you find the episode that we covered Gremlins on, just go to the studio and look at the comments. I mean, you may have to scroll through a lot if there were a lot of comments that night. Just scroll through and find whoever it was that said that. Joe Pesky is going to be 80 in 2 more days. It's insane the way legends keep on growing, Paul says.
Oh, yeah. Joe Pesci. Yeah, he's referring to Joe Pesci because I talk about, like, one of my most watched videos on my YouTube channel are my Home Alone reaction videos. And my most watched video on that just got 100,000 views.
Wow.
Yes. I finally did it. I finally hit that milestone. I got a video that has 100,000 views.
The video section on StreamYard, I don't know if it's really considered the video section, but if you just go back to the studio of a previous episode, you'd be able to see comments. Oh, Birthday Boy's back with another beer.
I need Tom on so we can sing to him.
You know what? Actually, I'm just going to ask him before we do. How many beers have you had tonight, sir?
Oh man, do you want to know?
Okay, you know what? No, you know what? You know what he's gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to have him step off the back. I'm gonna have to have him step out of the chat, come on here and walk a straight line for us.
I knew you were gonna say that, man.
100,000 views.
Yep. It's true.
Okay, how many is okay? Now we definitely we're gonna. Tom, I'm going to need you to step onto the studio here and walk a straight line, or at least talk a straight line to us.
You have to do the
wait.
Rub your head and rub your tummy at the same time.
Wait,
pat your head.
Talk in a straight line. Talk in a straight line. That doesn't even make any sense.
No, just
talk in a straight line.
Hey, how many have you had, Nick?
None. I've quit heavy drinking. I've not had a heavy drop since 2017.
Oh yeah, I mean, hey, same here. College days are over. I need to be responsible. I've got to maintain responsibility with it.
Nick's lights may induce seizures. How can they induce seizures?
Hey, you never know. Someone could be
from a distance.
Oh, because your light goes on and off, like on your face.
Oh well. Yeah, but it's not flashing, though.
Yeah, here it is, Nick. The video where I covered the worst film of the series of Home Alone, Home Alone 4, or Home Alone Taking Back the House. 100,000 views.
Woo!
Yes, that was 4 years ago.
Wow.
Man, I just never thought that would happen. 100,000 views on one of my videos.
If that's the one you're talking about, I delete the videos after a while because we have so much story. Oh, that's true. Yeah, he's talking about the previous studios that we've made.
Oh, right.
He says every show that airs on the network, though. So he's got the shows. It just won't come with the comments, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. So do I. I mean, my channel has all the episodes that we did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my YouTube channel has everything. So, yeah. And so, and as far as Nightmare on Elm Street 5, like, what more can I say about this film that hasn't already been said? That's what I'm wondering.
Probably said enough.
That's what I'm wondering. There's only so many different ways where I could say that this movie is horrible. I mean,
and just also the way how they change him back into like the deformed baby that he was, and then all of a sudden with all those strings and stuff coming out of his back, and then after that, then he grows right back again, reaching his arm out of his mouth. It's like, what the hell are they? It didn't make any sense at all. Like, what the hell?
I know. I mean, man, to think this all started from
Sarah, abuse of ex-Deuce Machina.
Deuce Machina.
Deuce Machina. I don't even know what that is.
Movie.
Oh God, Home Alone 4, no wonder. Yeah, I know, right? I feel like just its presence on at Home Alone 4's presence on Disney Plus is a disgrace. Seriously, like, I know that Disney owns Fox now, so now they can show all of the kid-friendly Fox films, but Home Alone 4, really?
Hey, listen, you downed this movie, but it was still entertaining, far more than the remake.
Mm-hmm.
That means a lot, Tom. Like that you think this episode is better than watching that remake. I appreciate that.
Still, when I first came across your channel, I fucking hated that movie. Cringe.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know if I really told that many people this on the podcast, but that movie Home Alone 4 really, really pisses me off. I hated it when I first saw it when I was 10 years old, when it came out in 2002, when it straight to video. Yeah. The first Home Alone film to go straight to video. Yeah. Yeah. I hated it back then. I still hate it now. I hated, like, I decided, you know what? I should make a video where I perfectly explain just how much I hate this film. And that's why I made that health bars video. And now it's got 100,000 views, and I did not expect that to happen.
And yes, Sarah, yeah, we already know about that. Sequel is going to be made for Megan 2.0. I was talking about it actually with Don when we saw it afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw the movie, and dude, I predicted the title for this film.
Yeah.
Megan 2.0.
I was just like,
before it was announced.
I was literally just like, oh my God, Don, you know what the title is going to be? You know what it is? And I totally went nuts after that. That was funny. Yeah, it's supposed to be in January 2025. It's supposed to come out.
Yes. And so Jill, yeah, like I said, like let us know when you've seen Megan, and we'll cover it on here.
Okay.
So, like, I think you can do it on like watch it from home now. I think so. I think, you know what? Yeah, I did mention that before. Yeah, so yeah, just let us know.
Ghost Rider,
yeah, my son and I are gonna watch it real soon.
Awesome.
Ghost Rider from 2007 is on Disney Plus. Looks like DJ is still on here.
Oh, okay.
Sequel to Blood and Honey.
And the sequel to Blood. Wait, was Blood and Honey? That wasn't released yet, was it?
I don't know. I didn't even hear about that movie before.
Wait, Blood and Honey. That's the movie that's like a horror parody of. It's like a horror version of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, oh! I thought I was just thinking of that slasher movie that they made that Greg and Jeremy and I were talking about.
Same F that human trash Home Alone. And same thing, and I feel the same way about Home Sweet Home Alone, the newest one with the forced happy ending where nobody goes to jail. Everybody's just all la-di-da in the end.
Oh, God damn it.
I know.
You were born in the year 2002. We got a youngster here.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. New fan-made sequel to New Nightmare looks very good. Oh, fan-made sequel.
Yeah. You know what is a good movie from 2002? Actually, two good ones. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, and Spider-Man. Now, those movies were fun to see in theaters.
There's a sequel to Winnie, yes.
Yeah, but not the one you think. You know, they already made a horror version of what was it? The Banana Splits, and now they've done one for the Grinch. So why stop there? Let's make a horror Winnie the Pooh.
At least the banana splits, though, kind of made a little bit more sense to the others. Oh, whoa, Sarah, don't careful. Try not to give too many spoilers. I haven't finished up Wednesday yet.
I don't think it was really forced, but yeah, Nick, it's all right. She hasn't really, she's not really spoiling much of anything, but yeah, we'll finish that. Yeah, we'll finish Wednesday up soon. Although I remember when they released that on Disney Plus, I watched it. It sucks. Yes, it was horrible. I did a review on it. That's how much I hate it. And
Jeremy.
Also, I want to say this. Some people are like wondering when I'm going to do like this video where they discuss this Home Alone 4, where a guy is like done like using science to look into the theorizer. That's what we're looking for. Like, how deadly are the traps in Home Alone 4? I plan on doing that, but I just got to film something very, very special for that video before I release it. And Nick, I already explained. I told you what I did have in mind, so I don't want to reveal it right now. But yeah, it's something I'm going to need Nick's help with.
Look what Jerry wrote. Horror Peanuts. He's talking about the Charlie Brown series.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Tom, you are younger as compared to me. Just turned 40. No, you know what? I've always said about to cover Tom, this should be his true age. As I've always said, he is 35 years old. He is divorced, and he lives in a van down by the river.
Oh my God, Nick, look at this. Look at Jerry.
Care Bears.
No, Jerry.
No, the closest thing I ever seen to that was on The Simpsons, where Homer was afraid of bears.
Yeah.
He said, and I'm an intensive care bear.
Okay, I know. I gotta show that clip. I'm sorry. I know it's
Okay.
I mean, it's only 20 seconds, but you gotta watch it. It is so damn funny.
Oh my God.
No.
All right, hang on. It's just a minute clip, so it shouldn't be that big of an issue, hopefully.
Oh wait.
Not really Care Bears. No.
Just watch what happens in this clip. You're gonna like this. I'm just waiting for the stupid ad to go. he had like this entire like phobia of bears. So just watch this. You're gonna love this. Here we go. Hang on,
Let's see it.
All right, here we go.
Hello? Anyone home?
Yep, we're getting copywritten. Just skip ahead to it. Otherwise, we're getting copywritten.
It's already getting to it.
No. Skip it. No, skip ahead. Otherwise, this is gonna get blocked.
The bear went over
You
the
need to,
mountain.
please. I'm asking
This
you,
is as
please.
close as I can get done.
No, just skip ahead to it.
It's getting right to it.
Yeah, but more than 10 seconds, it's gonna get blocked.
Relax.
Chicago Bears. Oh God.
Chicago Bears.
Are you a care bear?
I'm an intensive care bear.
Why does the bear need a crowbar?
I don't like to get my hands dirty.
Oh God. Oh here. When you guys do Megan, I will not be joining you guys on the FearFans podcast because it's creepy for my taste. Hey, it's all right, DJ Evan. It's your call. Hey, and hey, we pass no judgment on here. You know, like there are some movies that creep a lot of people out. I've had my share of them. I'm not going to be covering. There's several I'm not sharing. I'm not going to be covering the Human Centipede. I'm not going to be covering Jeepers Creepers because that's made by a convicted pedophile. So it's like, yeah, screw you, Victor Salva. Not covering your work. And
I've seen them all, but we don't need to cover it.
Yep. Here's a little something Care Bear related. Hang on. You ever heard of this YouTube channel called Smosh, Nick?
No.
Yeah, these were
What's this?
they're a comedy duo, and they make all kinds of parodies and ridiculous videos. And here,
Smosh.
I'm just gonna share this this one bit with you. Hang on.
Well,
Okay,
you're
ready?
doing that. Oh, okay.
Here, I got it. Okay, here.
This
Care Bear,
is
right?
full screen, Tom.
Oh, here. Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, here.
Oh, you showed me, Don.
You'll know how to cheer me up.
Good luck.
Cheer bear.
Must have been the cocaine bear. I bet it was the cocaine bear.
Probably. Could be. Could be.
So I'm going to just show this comment that Tom just wrote. Hey, you kids are probably saying to yourselves, I'm going to go out there and grab the world by the tail and wrap it around and pull it down and put it in my pocket. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're probably going to find out as you go out there that you're not going to amount to jack squat.
Good pep talk.
Killer bears from the crowded woods.
Oh
my God.
Oh my God. You ever heard of a YouTube called This is Tom's World? It's pretty awesome. Plenty of content that is entertaining.
Oh man.
I actually one point was on a different show. Well, not on the show. This was a few years ago. They were doing a horror movie panel. They were talking about it was that show Talk with Teddy. I mean, he's kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say too much about it, but I was going to say he did this whole horror movie panel. They were talking about like the scariest movies and stuff. And then I wrote in the comments saying, hey, you know what the scariest YouTube channel is? It's called This is Tom's World.
Yep. Hey, Nick, here, Paul just said Cocaine Bear was Ray's last movie ever. He's referring to Ray Liotta.
Oh.
Yeah, Cocaine Bear was the last movie.
R.I.P.
I didn't even know he was dead.
He's been dead for almost a year now.
I didn't hear about it.
I did. Yeah, but so yeah, like I think we're gonna wrap this video up here. But so in conclusion, aside from us going on and off topic, but Nightmare on Elm Street 5, one of the lowest points of the franchise, a close second worst film of the series compared to Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. I consider that to be the absolute worst for many, many reasons that we will go over soon. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And Nick, what do you got to say?
So for this week, Nick Files is definitely back this week. I know I said that last week, but unfortunately, I had a really bad headache that I wasn't able to get rid of. And also, I'm kind of glad that I kind of waited an additional week because I actually found more additional information about the Enfield poltergeist that I was quite amazed. Seriously, I mean, I really found some stuff involved in that case that was not even featured in The Conjuring 2. So it's going to be a really interesting presentation tomorrow night. So we'll be back in full force tomorrow, and then on To the Grave and Back on Thursday with me, Rosie, and Lois. We're supposed to do some special. I think we were going to be talking about. Hang on, I'm actually just looking right now because I got myself prepared for this. We're going to be talking about. Oh, damn it! It's not on there. Tom, it's at Valentine's. It's a Valentine's disco at Nick's. But yeah, we're supposed to do some big special this Thursday, and then for Supernatural Talk.
You did, Javin.
For Supernatural Talk, we're going to be having Tom back on. I may not be on for the first couple minutes because even though today's Danny's birthday, we're actually going to be celebrating on Thursday night. So I'm not going to be on for at least a little bit. Jeremy thought you should know about that. I'll eventually join, but just not for the first couple minutes. And then for the Frighteners on Friday, we might be having Riga Nicole from Scotland back on because we really had a good time chatting with them. So it's going to be it'll be fun. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. And also yes, Tom, if you didn't know Tom, it's also my brother's birthday too. No one else. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. I just lost my train of thought there for a second. It's Tom's drunk birthday party, not anyone else's. So he does have a good point there.
Yeah, bye, Paul. And next week we are not going to be covering Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare, but instead, since it's going to be Valentine's Day, we're covering My Bloody Valentine, the 1981 slasher hit, cult classic. It's going to be great.
Frighteners is now on the Things Network?
What?
Oh, the Frighteners is on the Things Network now. I have to talk to Lois about that and see what that's all about, because I didn't even get word about it. So that'll be interesting. So honestly, that's kind of it for me. I thought there was something else I was going to talk about, but now I don't even remember what it was, but I'm sure it'll come back. Oh,
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, okay. No, wait. You know what, Jeremy? No, you're right. You did tell me. Yep. So, but yeah, that's all I got to say.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry we didn't stay completely on the film, but can you blame us? I mean, this movie.
Like I said,
movie.
we had fun in the end.
Oh yeah, we still had fun the whole time. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you, Nick and Jill, for joining me on this. Always great to have you guys on. And next week we will be next week we'll be covering My Bloody Valentine. Yeah, cannot wait to cover that classic. So stay safe, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to all of our channels and follow us online. And we hope you guys have a good evening, and take care, everybody. Good night.